I'm very excited to begin my career in advertising at this agency. I've been laboring away in a retail management position for too long, and I'm glad to finally get a chance to use my degree and break into the field.
We are glad to have you here.
I've learned all about target markets, features versus benefits, unique selling propositions, and more. I know how to write magazine advertisements, radio and television spots, and 4-page direct mail pieces. I understand demographics and psychographics, and can write to a specific audience.
Nice to know, but you won't need any of that stuff here in the media department. I'll have you filing useless documents, creating utterly meaningless reports, and doing cut sheets, which is ripping ads out of newspapers and magazines, so we can prove to our clients that they actually ran. As an apprentice, you'll be making $13,000 a year with no benefits, but I'll expect you to be here at 8:30 every day. By the way, in the media department, we normally do not leave the building until 8 or 9 at night.
I'm sorry, but I cannot stay late, since I'll have to continue working part-time at my retail job several nights a week. I've taken a pay cut and a demotion at the store in order to scrape together enough pennies to continue to live, since $13,000 can't pay for gas money, never mind a place to live.
Not my problem. I live around the corner from the agency, and as you should know, success in advertising isn't based on the amount or quality of work you do, it's based on how late you're willing to stay at the office. You can pretty much just screw around on the internet while you're here, but you'll never get ahead if you're clocking out before 8 p.m. That's why I'm about to make partner. I'm usually here 60 to 80 hours a week, though. Don't tell anyone, I haven't done more than 2 hours of actual work this week.
That's enlightening. Well, even though media planning isn't really my bag, I'm hoping to make my mark in this department and eventually get into copywriting.
Not gonna happen. What you're getting is a dead-end gig, sitting in a cubicle next to the fax machine, being a gopher who will do all my research, so that I can get all the glory. I'll have you doing busy work, under the pretense of making sure that ads we've placed have actually run, for which I could hire a high school dropout for minimum wage, but that would be too expensive. Instead, I'll hire your college-educated ass, pay you well below minimum wage under the guise of it being a learning position, and give you a permanent bad taste in your mouth for the industry. How does that sound?
Actually, that doesn't sound very good at all. Hypothetical question: if there is a huge traffic anomaly tomorrow, and there is no way to actually get to work on time, and I'm 2 hours late, will that be a fireable offense? Even if I'm holding the door for one of the partners, who was also caught in the traffic.
Yes. I will accept no excuses. I live around the corner, so I have no problem getting here on time. You shouldn't either, you should plan ahead. If there is going to be an accident on a major highway that will cause your commute to be more than 3 hours, you should set your alarm for 4 a.m. and leave for work 3 hours early.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm really going to love this job.
It's really a wonderful opportunity. I'm a great boss, and there are lots of people who would really love to be in your position. I'm really very well known and highly respected in the media field, you know.
Yes, I'm sure that's why you're working here, at this podunk agency in the middle of nowhere, instead of at one of the major agencies in New York or Chicago. Or even Philadelphia, for that matter.
That's right. Like I said, I'm gunning for partner. There's no way I'd make it past assistant at my skill level, if I were at a real agency.
Which is all the more depressing for me, since I've just accepted a position as the gopher to your assistant's assistant, in a department of accountant types who think they are creative. I can tell, this is really not going to work out.
You're probably right. As soon as I realize that you're smarter than I am, and that you'll question the baseless policies I mandate, and wonder why I ask you to stay late, even though you complete the ridiculous workload I pile on you during your regular work hours. Well, I'm just going to have to let you go.
Wow, what a great deal. So I'll be scarred for life, and never want to work in advertising again. 5 years of college education down the drain.
Clearly, you just don't have the dedication I do.
Perhaps I don't. Alright, I gotta go to my other crappy job now. Those videos don't rent themselves, you know. I guess I won't see you tomorrow.
No, I'm going to lead you on for a couple weeks, acting like we can work around your schedule. That will make it a lot more satisfying when I fire your ass, just before I have to start giving you benefits.
Sounds great.